Dear colleagues, the outcome of Copenhagen is a disappointment for the reasons that have already been enumerated. For the first time in a UN document, there is a reference to the 2-degree limit, but the richest countries are responsible for a 3-degree increase in the past. Now, the EU didn't show the leadership role required of it. This is the key to success in the future. We have to have an emission reduction target of at least 30%. Really, we ought to be aiming for 40% if we are to be consistent with the science. Report after report, most recently one carried out by the Dutch government, or commissioned by the Dutch government, that said that the 20% reduction is far from being the most ambitious possible in the world. The 30% emissions reduction now costs less than was initially estimated, and the price initially, the cost initially estimated for a 20% reduction 10 years ago. It is quite clear that there are some that want to sabotage an agreement, but if Europe were to really be in the avant-garde, it would be easier. Developing countries gave a lot of importance to Kyoto. We should commit ourselves economically to climate measures to be taken in developing countries without just renaming development cooperation funds. It is quite clear that the EU can only act efficiently if it speaks with one voice, but that wasn't the case. We have to now move ahead. It's not good enough for our specialists to come forward with a wealth of technical details. We now have to remove obstacles in our way and reform the UN methods of negotiations to make it more effective.